I decided my story was powerful enough, and I thought that my voice could be loud enough that it could actually be heard.
How does one know that one's story is powerful?
Everyone's story is powerful. Every survivor story is powerful.
Actress Evan Rachel Wood is known for movies like 13.
We jacked it, okay?
The Wrestler, Ides of March.
Ben wanted me to get you to sign off on this?
Also TV shows like True Blood.
You better not.
And Westworld.
I already have that.
But now Wood is stepping into a new role, one that is deeply personal.
I found myself a victim of domestic violence when I was very young, and it took me a lot of time to even come to terms with that, or to even call it domestic violence, to even admit to myself that that's what it was. Through that experience, I realized that there were still a lot of injustices.
Over the past few years, she shared her story on social media.
I don't remember what it feels like to not be scared.
And as an advocate.
I thought I was the only human who experienced this.
In April, Wood spoke in front of the California Senate.
When I was a teenager, I met a man. I looked up to him in many ways and felt like we had a special bond.
Her testimony is part of the Phoenix Act, a bill she wrote asking to extend the statute of limitations in California from 3 years to 10 years for survivors of domestic violence.
By the time I realized I was in a bad situation, I felt completely trapped and terrified for my life.
And I watched you testify, and you talked about the importance of time to a survivor. When you went to step forward and say, I want to bring these charges, you were told you'd run out of time.
Yes. Many, many survivors will tell you that sometimes it can take a lifetime. In my case, it took me 7 years to even cry about my experiences, because I did what a lot of people tell you to do. Just move on, just get over it, just be strong. What I didn't realize was I had been deeply hurt, and I was in denial of that hurt.
Wood hasn't named her abuser and says she doesn't plan on it because this isn't about revenge. She says it's about giving the power back to survivors.
When you hear yourself say, I penned this law, how does that make you feel?
I'm proud. I'm saddened by the circumstances that brought me here. I wish that wasn't my story. I don't like that that's my story. But if my truth can move progress forward, I feel like now is the time to share that truth, even if it's ugly.
Was there a moment where you're like, no, I'm gonna change my story, or my story is gonna be more full story?
Well, that's exactly why I named it the Phoenix Act. You might be in the ashes, but you can rise out of them. That moment for me happened when it became not about me anymore.
Wood hopes using her voice helps others.
So you're talking on one hand, as you say, about the law, changing the law, but really it's also a conversation about what love is and isn't, correct?
Yes.
If you were to describe what love is today, how would you describe it?
Love should be free. Love is unconditional. They love you for who you are, and they support your decisions and your life force, and that's it. Love should not hurt, period.